Well, he got that McCormick, but was it worth it? I don't know. Is he just wasting money? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. But he's working his butt off, that's for sure. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's episode 13 of the Eurovian Farms. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Dirty Randy here. You know what it is. And we got another day in the village. We start off by feeding our furry friend, of course. And, well, we made a couple little changes to our greenhouse here. I was looking at it the other day, and I guess the previous owner, he just had a bunch of materials. You know, like water, tons of it, and same with fertilizer in here. So, we're changing our strategy a little bit. We set pretty much everything that we can in here to grow. You know, we're talking sunflowers, of course. We got potatoes, lettuce, strawberries, tomatoes, the whole 9 yards. So hopefully, well, and so the other thing is we just set it to selling. So, you know, there's just a guy from in town coming and just picking up all the rounds every day. We got to pay him a little bit of a fee, so we're not going to get 100% of, you know, the value for it. He gets 10%, but that's okay. You know, that's something I think I'm willing to take, especially if we're growing and outputting a lot more things. You know, obviously the prices fluctuate as well, so it, you know, kind of whatever's going on during the you know, daily prices will be what we get for them, but that's okay. Hopefully that should offset, or at least help offset, a little bit of our accruing interest costs that happen pretty much every day. So that's kind of the game plan there. You know, we'll see if it works out. We are going to get rid of a few more things around today. I don't know if we can hook up to this. That would be nice. We do have a little bit of like a pin. We can just put like a pin through there, or both of those guys. That would be nice. Alright, we managed to drag it on out. Dragging? Sounds like dragon. It's a dragon. Alright, we got our Bucky up there. We're gonna put our forks back on. Probably should just leave them on. Seems like we use them the most out of anything. And we're gonna grab probably our last 3 pallets of lettuce that we're gonna be manually selling ourselves. We're gonna do a little bit of yard organization today, just a little bit. See what we can do. Come on. There we go. I know we could fit 2 on here. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna dump these into here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we were going too fast. Momentum hit us. We'll get them up here, like that. And come on, forks. Come on, forks. You can do it. Wonderful. Alright, we got one more to go. And I think we got a full pallet of eggs and honey that we can probably toss in here. I'll take it. It all counts. It all adds up, you know. Those eggs actually are not full. Boo. That's alright. We do got to get those guys fed, though. They were running low on seed, and I think one of them might actually be pretty dry right now. But thankfully, we're almost done with these. I guess we should get both forks on there. That's a bit better. Alright, come on. Oh, I want to push that pallet of lettuce back if possible. There we go. And now the honey should fit in here wonderfully. Maybe. Little adjusting. There we go. Alright, looking good. There. I guess. What's up, Rooster? He's defending him. It's like, dude, don't take my eggs. Okay, dude. You got it. You got it. So, alright, that's all good. I'll probably leave it there. We got straps, I think, on this trailer. We haven't really used them before. I think we got some vertical straps, too. Let's do it. Why not? You're not going anywhere. Pallets. That's right. That looks kind of cool. Anyways, we need to get our chickens fed, so we're gonna do just that. We're gonna use our Landini here, and we do have our small little trailer there for them. But no reason that this guy can't be doing this job. Watch out, chickens. Rooster is saying good morning. And watch the heck out. Randy's in town. Alright. I know there's not a lot left in here. Alright, we'll go pick up some more. And probably have to make a couple rounds. Alright, well, as you can see, we got a load of different products here and goods that were, oh my gosh, come on. We can make it over that speed bump. Oh, I guess that's probably the front loader. Oops. Alright, yeah, we got everything from our front loader and some implements all the way down to, alright, we're going to sell the front loader here. 6,400. Awesome. Probably need to pull forward maybe a little bit further to get the implements for it as well. Get rid of those. Yeah, there we go. 1,100 bucks for the bucket. Yes, please. Bell spike, 442. I'll take it. And, well, the rest will hang out for now because they're full of product. We're going to go sell our extra little bit of corn that we have. I thought we had initially sold all of it, but I guess we didn't. I don't know, I think the trailer before just kind of got maxed out on weight, and we didn't really realize. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to get rid of it now, as well as some other products here. And possibly both these trailers, because I was checking the old interwebs this morning, the sale, to see if that tractor was still available, which it was this morning. Oh, was that our turn? Oh, dang it, that was our turn. Sorry. My bad. Don't hit the pole. We're gonna hit the pole. We're good. Alright, yes, as I was saying, the tractor was still there this morning, but there was a new trailer that is much more capable than the ones we have now, so I figured, you know, what the heck, this corn issue kind of shows it right there. Is this where I even want to drop off our corn? Is this where you want it? We're at the, is this a cereal place? Oats. Otis Oats. Yeah, I think they make flour. I don't know. I think this is right. I mean, this is where City wants it, so there we go. Cool. That's all sold. We can kind of continue on our little train. Alright, they even took our honey, which is awesome. So we're looking at pretty much a grand total of $3,500 from them. And I guess since these guys started scooping up our lettuce, we'll sell off our lettuce right here. So that's kind of cool. And we'll make a little bit more. One more to go. Awesome. That's another 4,400 in the account. So, what, close to over 7,000 from all those little products sold there. And of course, we still got our trailers left that will probably sell. I think the trailer we were looking at was maybe 12 thou, something like that. And these trailers really aren't worth all that much. So we'll see what we can do, and hopefully that trailer is still there. All right, 4,600. That's not bad actually. It's a decent price. One trailer gone, and 3,000 for this one. Let's do it. We should probably repair our tractor while it's here, but really, 24,000. Would leave us, we would be able to buy that tractor and still have like 10 grand left over kind of breathing room, which is kind of cool. So we're just going to shut her down for now while we do some shopping. Well, the McCormick is still there. Same with our trailer, but I don't think we can afford both, and we don't have any more trailers, so we kind of need to buy the trailer. We almost kind of committed to that, but not a worry. It can hold a lot more than the one we had before. We could even get it in the kind of original orange color that the trailer was when we used to have one that was similar. May as well get it with the cover. I mean, we could save $500 if we wanted to, which we probably could get away with, to be honest with you. But it is always nice to kind of have. I dig it, I think we're going to go without the cover for now and save the money, but we're going to buy that. That leaves us with 60,000, 24. We would be able to afford the tractor. We would. We would be just shy. I wonder if there's any contracts we could do to kind of boost ourselves. I guess a trailer is out here, isn't it? Oh, there she is. Dang, it actually looks like there's quite a few cultivating contracts similar to yesterday, so we could scoop up some money there. I'm worried the tractor is not still going to be on sale when we get done, but I think it's worth a shot. These look to be the same implements we used yesterday, and you know what? They were great, so I don't see a reason not to use those again. And then, of course, we don't need to lease any other ones for these guys. Another couple thousand. I think we'll do 4, and that should be good. Call this one 3,000 because of leasing costs, 2,900. Plus this guy. So we're at what, 45-ish, plus another maybe almost 2,000 on top. So we're looking at another 6,000. That could, kind of push us over the edge if that tractor's still there. But I am worried it will not be. So we will get this guy fired up and try and get our work done as quick as we can. Because, yeah, we don't really have time to waste. You know what? Don't tell anybody. We're gonna be a naughty boy. Oh, oops, sorry. I was just driving there. Alright, well now we can hook that up a little bit easier. We can get this guy hooked up. Our front weight. Kind of cool. This is the same tractor, I guess. Makes sense. They still had it around, and looks like they gave it a little wash. So, we will scoot on out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Lights, beacons, flashers on. And, well, we'll head off. Fingers crossed. I kind of want that tractor. We're in fighting range. Wow, after all that, I thought I would have nailed this last turn. How unsatisfying is that? Come on. Well, alright, there's the last little spot. And we done diddly did it. That's awesome. Helped out my neighborinos. Used the big rig. We got 4 fields done there. I guess the last question is that tractor still there? If it's not, I don't know, it's not the end of the world. I'm still undecided. That's a lot of money to spend, you know, on a tractor when we already have a tractor. I just don't like it, you know. So, I don't know, stuff to consider. I almost, at this point, I kind of hope it's not there. That way I don't, you know, the choice is made for me. But what can you do? I mean, that did take a big portion of the day. You can see the sun is starting to come down anyways. We didn't really get to tend much to our own fields at all. But what's new? I know our tractor's blocking the way, but that's alright. We'll pull it in here and return it to these guys, and we should be just fine. Alright, all completed. Let's get paid. 1,400, 940, 3,200, 965. You'll love to see it. Of course, there is a couple more we probably could have done if we wanted to, but it probably would have only been another $1,500. So, oh, it is still there. A mower has been added, but this tractor is still there. Do we do it? Do we just do it? You know? It's a couple years old. Looks like 38 months and 50 hours on it. So, you know, it's doing pretty good hours-wise. It's about average, I'd say. Well, I don't know. Tough choice. I mean, the only other thing that we would really buy with that money, I guess, is land. I mean, maybe a baler as well, but I think we're getting to the point where, you know, if we're going to be buying much more land, we're going to want a bigger tractor anyways, you know? So, we're not going to get more for this guy as time goes on, as we use it more. I think we got to just do it, you know? We could spend some money to repaint it and get a little bit more for it. But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Let's do it. 91,000. McCormick, where you at? It's still here, thankfully. Oh boy. And it looks like we might have our choice of tire, which is cool. I do like the Nokians. I mean, I guess I should say I like the Nokian brand, but as far as like wheels and tires that look nice on a tractor, I think the Michelin and the Continentals just look great. You know, I think we're gonna stick with the Continental. That's what our trailer that we bought earlier, we were able to afford both. Awesome. That's what that had. 264 horsepower. I don't think we need anything else on here. I mean, we could go with the wide, because those look awesome. And I kind of want to, you know. That's the standard. That's the wide. I don't know. We don't need it, but we don't really need the tractor anyways. We don't need to upgrade the engine. 264, that's more than enough. I think I want to go with the special dark and the dark rims. Kind of almost matches the Landini in that sense, with the dark wheels and the special paint job. Looks good. 83,000. We're gonna do it. Yes, please. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I was gonna be like, did we look at other tractors? No, we're not gonna get something that has this much power for this little amount of money. We're back to 8 grand. Of course, we do have our John Deere Gator that we are like considering getting rid of as well. Oh my god, this thing is a big unit. Wow, yeah, we definitely won't need anything bigger than this. I don't think on the farm at all. I mean, I guess we're just using an 8 art series John Deere for a lot of that work we just did. So I mean, in the future, who knows? But even then, 265 is that's up in that range, and it is upgradable as well. So you know, if it can get up into that 300 range, we're good. But this can definitely run all sorts of equipment, tons of different balers. Might have been overkill, but I'm gonna call it an investment, just like land would be. You know, it's something we gotta get in the anyways, and you know, this thing looks pretty cool. I'm digging it. The sun is going down, of course, as well in the day. I think we're just gonna pull through here and change our license plate real quick, as well as repair it too, because this thing is used. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to repair this guy. 3,000. Oh gosh, we're doing it anyways. Sorry, we had to. Same with the trailer, whatever. But now we're starting off pretty fresh indeed. All right, well, we got custom plates on there. Check it out. McCormack, you know, Dirty Randy Mac. You love to see it. All right, let's get it fired up. This is nice. I could get used to this. It's a big boy though. It's gonna just fit inside of our garage, if it does at all. I hope it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. All right, lights on. We should probably put our blinking lights on. I guess we don't have to, but just so people see us coming. You know, the sun is going down anyways, so we'll head back to the pit, little pit farm, and well, see how the day's going. All right, we have made it. We were just driving down the middle there, seeing how it was. She fits. There's a couple branches that possibly are a little bit in the way, but that's okay. I don't think this guy is really going to be going down the vineyard areas too much, but she's going to be an absolute unit when it comes to pretty much everything else around the farm, making these implements look like child's play. And then, yeah, of course, we have our gator here, which we are pretty low on money, but we have enough for 3 months, pretty much. The 4th, we're going to be pushing it if we're not really making any additional income. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But I think we can scrape by. If we can get to our grape harvest, well, that's not true. We need to get to our grape harvest, and then we need to get to all of our products being made. So, yeah. Either way, we're looking good. Alright, we're just pulling our trailer through here. The Landini squeezed nice in there. It's kind of a chicken feed trailer at the moment. And, well, we're getting this guy backed up. I think she's going to fit. No problem. I mean, just fits. But, there you go. Crazy to think that this was full of a few different Fiats just not long ago. And, oh god, I still love to hear that one start up and turn over. That does not get old. I think this tractor is going to be with us for, well, for the life of our time here on this farm. At what point do we start calling it an orchard, you know, or a vineyard? Because, really, I think we have more plots of land with vines on them than anything else. But you can see the size difference in these guys. I mean, really, it's not too far off. It's got bigger wheels, of course, and it's more modern. But, you know, depending on the weather, what day we're doing, these things can both run whatever we have around here. Landini can do a lot of the smaller things as well, so we're looking good. But as you can see, the sun's going down. It's been a good day. I feel like it's been a long day of chores, almost, if you will. The race to buy the new tractor. Was it worth it? Should we have invested it in something else? Like more chickens? Another plot of land? I don't know. Tell me what you think in a comment down below. But I think for now, we're going to hit the hay, hop on over the next month, and we'll see you there. All right. We are in August now, looking good. And I believe our barley field is ready to harvest. So that's looking good as well. So we're going to hop in our combine here. This is a dusty old thing. Come on now. We can squeeze through there. Randy, you're not that big. Let's go. All right. Fire it up. And we're off. Already have our header on here, which is great. So we can pretty much just roll out. We will have to pick up our trailer at some point, but the field's not super large, so whenever our beacon goes off, we'll go pick something up. For now, we'll get this guy unfolded and get rocking. Alright, looking good. And we can probably just cut in right there like that. We're off. Jiminy Cricket. Bob's your uncle. I'll take it. Alright, well, I guess we'll just crack on and get this done. And hopefully, shouldn't take us too long at all. Field's not very big. Our big harvest is going to be our sunflower silage harvest. And it looks like all of our wonderful grass is ready to get cut again as well. And we got some fertilizing to do. So really, a lot to try and squeeze in. We're going to try and get done as much as we can. And, well, good timing on our barley harvest as well, because we're getting pretty low. I think we only have like 400 liters or something like that left in our silo, which is not very much at all. We still have a full trailer, though, ready to rock. And, of course, we just fed them the other day. So, all in all, we're looking pretty decent. Alright. No beacon just yet, but I'm sure it'll come on pretty soon. Probably won't have too much, especially with our new trailer. It's going to look like a pretty weak harvest. But, you know, if we can get 4,000 liters, I would be happy. But that might be hopeful. Well, we got the harvest done, but it wasn't barley, like I thought. I don't know why it was. I think that's what originally was actually on that field, but this is canola. So that means we don't have any more chicken feed coming in this year, which might be a massive mistake on my part. So yeah, I don't know. We'll probably have to maybe buy some feed, which is not great. We only got like 2,300 liters as well of our canola, so kind of rough. And the price peaks on it in November, so it is what it is. I guess up next we should probably really get some fertilizing done. Yeah. That's probably the play. So we're going to hop in a little Landini here. We may as well try and... No, we did not leave ourselves enough space. I thought maybe the Landini could squeak out of there, but no. So if we just do that, then I think it'll be fine. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I panicked. I wasn't sure which way to go, and then it crashed. Classic. I guess if we here, we'll just top it up real quick. And these guys as well. Don't want to forget about, oh my gosh, crashing all over the place, Randy. And that's after ignoring the fact that we're absolutely mauling our chickens. But we're keeping them fed, okay? We're giving you all I got. This trailer is pretty much our last hope at the moment. So we're going to drop it off right there. Might bump into our little tire there, but that's okay. That is okay. Our eggs might have to be supplementing their feed for the winter, which is kind of rough, but is what it is. We will get ourselves topped up with solid fertilizer while we're here, although I think this might be enough for our vineyard. And I don't know, I was looking at the job we did before. It seemed to be working, but it also showed maybe we've only done a quarter of, you know, how much it could be. I know we need to spray them, but you know, I think maybe not going down each aisle might have bit us in the butt a little bit. So with this one, we're gonna go down every single one, and well, see if that makes a difference. But after, we should definitely get to spraying now that our harvest is done. That's out of the way, nice and quick, which is good. First time working in this guy, looking good. These grapes might be ready to harvest just slightly after the rest of ours, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. If anything, it'll kind of offset our productions somewhat. Geez, if I go the full width, you know, with a normal field, I could kind of just go the turning radius of the tractor. But obviously, you got to stay within the lines on the vineyard, which is fine. The Landini does a great job at that, but turning, I kind of lose track of which row we've been down. I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna have to 3-point turn it and go down each one, which is fine by me. We will get it done. Well, I think we're almost done. That was honestly not a fun job. Took us longer than it should have. And like the silly step sticks out the furthest. I wish you could flip that up, because honestly it just catches on everything. You have to stick to one side more than the other, and it's a pain. It's a pain, honestly. And I think we're gonna hold off on doing our newest one for now. It is a little bit behind our other fields as far as growing, so that's okay if we fertilize it a little bit later. Because I do want to get our grass patch cut one more time before the day ends. You know, the sun is already starting to go down. It took way too long for us to spray that field, but what can you do? I think there are some other sprayer options that we might look into. Who knows? We might even sell our sprayer. Hear me out. We sell our sprayer and we lease one sprayer that's better once a year, and just get all of our fields done from here on out. So I don't know, that could be the play there. We'll have to look into it a little bit more. That was just, you know, an idea I had off the top of my head. But who knows, might not be viable. We'll keep track of how well we're kind of doing as far as all of our produce selling and stuff like that. If we're not really making enough to offset, for it to be worth it for us to offset our costs on our lease, then I think oh, why did it come this way? Then we might go back to just holding on to our product, keeping it all stored, and selling it when we have opportunities to. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. For now, the sun is going down, and I can't think of a better way to end the day off in the new tractor, in the McCormick here, with our mower, getting that done. This should have absolutely no problems at all. But alright, we'll try and avoid this tree. Alright, we can't go that direction on the first lap. Fun. Alright, we already got some grass down on the field as well. So we're just going to be adding to it and be kind of cheeky and get, you know, maybe all of it dealt with at one time. You know, I don't know. Have it all just mix in, see what we can do. Of course, we do have a much bigger trailer. Oh my gosh, went a little way too wide there, Randy. A much bigger trailer at our disposal now, which for the forage harvester is great news, because we could tow it behind and get a ton of this grass put in there, and then with this new tractor as well, no problem throwing a heavy, fully loaded trailer onto this and bringing it over to the biogas there, use their silage pit, and really take advantage of that if we have a lot of grass here, as opposed to baling or something like that. I don't know, that might be the way to go. We will have to see. For now, I'm just gonna crack on, get this field done, keep on mowing, and we're just flying through here with the McCormick. You'll love to see it. Alright, that was nice and easy. You'll love to see it. Nice dashboard there as well on this guy. Very nice. That made quick work with our mower. I'm not confident going down there right now with all those sunflowers popping up, and those are kind of next on the agenda to get chopped down. I believe next month they'll be in a great spot for us to harvest those with our forage harvester, of course. They won't be fully grown, but they'll be pretty close. So that is what you want for now, we're going to back this big boy up. He's done his job for now. We don't really have that much grass at the moment, but that's okay. That's okay with me. We'll drop him off. And, well, great first job for the McCormick. You love to see it. He's been a great addition. And he looks even better at night with all these lights on. Alright, well, it's getting pretty late. I think we might just try and check the sale one more time before the day ends. I don't even know if we checked it. Oh gosh, this morning. Boy, Randy fit through the door, son. Well, I turned the lights on. There's, that's why. Hey, those shadows look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Landini's in the spotlight. McCormick. Chilling. Monster in the darkness. I like it. Alright, what you got, store? Oh. This is a disc arrow. Which we do have one. But we could run something bigger like this. Now that we have the McCormick, we don't have the money for it. But looks like we have made a little bit more from all of our produce getting sold today, which is great. And of course we do have one which is actually worth currently more than the used one if we did want to do that. So I think we might try and, you know, take advantage of that. That's a quick hot buy. That is a quick hot buy, and I don't remember the last time. I mean, I was going to say we had one, but that's not true. Because Daddy McCormick is doing his job on the farm. So that was also a quick hot buy. Definitely would not have had that if it wasn't for the sale. So, that being said, we'll probably just use the skid steer to pick it up with the forks. There it is right there. Strap it on and go buy that thing. Let's go. Alright. We in here. We got the lights on. Working in the darkness. Alright. Little dance with this guy. And we should be able to put the forks through somewhere. Might have to narrow them down a little bit. Come on. You really won't go through there? Alright, all loaded up. We will head off to the store and, well, spend some more. But what we get in return should be something pretty great that should, again, help with expansion, things like that. And really, we're going to be saving a couple $100, you know, because this is actually worth more than what we're going to be buying, even though the other one's bigger, but it's because it's on sale, and this one is just lightly used. So, still retaining its value. Alright, we made it. And let's get this thing sold. Let's see. Oh, we're actually going to get a bit more for it, for bringing it down. I guess that's the price of a delivery fee for you. A couple grand in that case. And let's hope they still have this guy on sale. They do. We're looking good. This thing should rip. Alright. Buy? Yes, please. Let's do it. Let's get it. Alright, cool. Looking good. Looking good. We should probably wrap around or just even back out of here and get it loaded up with a little help from the farm store. You can see it hanging out over there. Alright, we'll open that up. Our little rampy do. Give it a park. And, well, they said just hop in your choice one of the tractors out here. So, we're going to take the Massey. And, here we go. Hook it up. And, back her up is the name of the game. We didn't really give ourselves a whole lot of space, did we? Alright. 18-point turn later. We got it. We on the trailer. I guess we could straighten it out just ever so slightly. Alright, that's looking good. Both wheels are on. Something like that. And we'll park up their tractor once again. Alright, looking good, looking good. Cool. They said we can probably just hang out here, parking-wise, if we like. And, well, we're gonna go grab a bite to eat in town here because, well, it's 8:30. We're hungry. We don't want to go make food. So, we're gonna box in this little Volkswagen. And, well, he's small. He can figure it out. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. We got lots done. Looking at some more upgrades on the sprayer, perhaps. But all around, pretty good. The Massey Ferguson doing its job. Not the Massey Ferguson, sorry. Our McCormick, rather. Great addition. You'll love to see it. So, we're going to get a bite to eat. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.